guys, still here. Welcome back to XCOM 2. Now, the mission yesterday, it went terribly wrong, and I just made one very simple mistake. I'm not exactly sure why I thought that I was still in concealment when I wasn't, but just not being in concealment and then running towards an enemy combatant group, well, that's got 3 of my guys killed and a couple more for a very long duration in the hospital. I already lost some important gear on that mission as well, and I didn't get the engineer out. Now, the good news, there's a supply drop in 1 day, and that means that I might be getting reinforcements from the black market. I hope to be able to hire 2, well, maybe corporals, maybe higher level operatives, so that these guys hopefully can fill up the gaps in my roster. Because the way that things are at the moment, I desperately need reinforcements.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
Holy shit, we still have a lot of drain there.
In a difficult situation,
but we do
Commander.
have
our
2 guys up for
over the
recruitment.
last month have left many in the Resistance concerned. Nothing short of a fast improvement will do.
Alright, let's get these supplies. We have a new operation coming up. 2 days and 15 hours. It's a bit short. Alright, let's go to the black market. Now, one thing I don't quite understand is why I'm getting the opportunity to hire Reef again. I already have Reef. But now the game has turned him into an assault for some reason. Anyway, he's on board. We'll just rename him later. And we have Sergeant Tracy Murphy, who's a shinobi, and I can definitely use another shinobi because I lost 1. Now let's see what the guys on the black market are interested in. Alien alloys, I don't have those. Gauntlets and stocks. Yeah. Not really. These things are a bit too expensive for me to be handing over to the black market like that. Now what I want to focus on this time around, oh damn it, I should still be making contact with the New Australia, is getting the proving ground operational. And I still don't have enough power to do that. We're almost ready with clearing out this bit. I have 2 workshop gremlins on that. Yeah, let's just speed this thing up. So I'm going to send another engineer there from another project. It's going to save me potentially 1 more day. And that way I can get the proving ground here, so the gremlins can start staffing that. And the other gremlin that's going to be done with clearing the machinery is going to be staffing the power relay. Now, the guys that we just hired, Tracy Dragon Murphy. Let's promote you. I'm going to promote you into being a shadow operative. So I'm going to give you Ghost Walker, Shadow Step, and Covert. Probably. Yeah, let's do it. As for Reef the Second, he just looks exactly the same. What is this? Here's the other guy. What the hell? Same guy. Right. So we're gonna have to rename you. He's an assault trooper. And let's see. His aim is pretty good, his mobility's alright. Let's go for lightning reflexes, close and personal, and killer instinct. At least that's 2 new sergeants for me. I'm gonna give you combat awareness. Actually, that's overwatching. He's not that likely to go on Overwatch. How's your health? 6. That's not bad. 6 is pretty good. So he doesn't need conditioning. He might need aim, but at his distances, he's usually going to be so close that he doesn't really need an aim bonus. Agility, I could get him up to 10 dodge. Might help. It might help. So that's 1. And then the shinobi actually has a pretty decent hack stat right there. How's your health? 5 only. That's a bit low. Let's give you combat awareness. Correction, conditioning. Oh well. Okay, back to New Australia to keep
Setting
scanning
course
that area
for the
and keep
Australian
making contact
sector.
with the resistance there. Another issue that I need to be dealing with is the fact that I still apparently have infiltrators on my sites. The havens that I do have at the moment are all staffed. So they all have personnel which is overwatching the region, which should be able to sniff out the operatives, but so far nothing. Anyways, we're going to ambush a troop column. The group that I have here is the group with the two snapshot snipers. I'm going to boost the infiltration. And now we're looking at very light. Let's go. Now the interesting bit here is that I have the two snapshot snipers, which means that just sitting on a rooftop and sniping whatever comes into my line will work. So I'm going to need to be a bit more mobile, and by the looks of it there is still a very nice structure on there, but their aim rapidly drops off as opposed to full-bred snipers, so I'm going to need to be a bit more mobile with my squad and try to get flanks, especially with those snipers, so they can get all the bonuses and all those nice abilities that you get from Snapshot into play. And hopefully I can get both of these snipers a promotion, so they're going to be even more effective in the next round. Let's see where the bad guys are. This is not exactly the height of the roof that I was expecting, honestly. I thought we were looking at something way bigger. Okay. We'll just make do.
Begebe mich zu dieser Position.
Nothing there.
Tak jest.
And nothing here. A couple of statues around. I'm gonna have these snipers on steady weapons so that if they do come into range, I can at least take a shot at them right away with a decent bit of accuracy.
Бегу.
Cerberus, you're about to be my spotter. And Chump, you're going to be roof security for now.
Бегу. Zachodźcie, brudasy.
Moving to Overwatch.
Let's see if they give any sort of sound indication of where they could be. Nothing.
Moving to position.
Nothing so far. There's two snakes? Okay. It's possible, it's just less than I was expecting.
Okay.
Normally these guys operate in groups of 3 or 4. 16 and 42. See, this is the problem with the snapshots. Because if I look at what's causing this issue, it is snapshot. It's causing me a 60% drop-off in accuracy. So what I'm going to need to do is get closer. Which I really don't like to do, but if I want to hit anything with these guys, I don't really have a choice. See, now we're getting somewhere. Now we have an 80% chance to hit. I want you to steady the weapon. Get ready to pull the trigger next turn.
Ясно. Иду на точку.
I want you up pretty far.
Rozkaz, pędzę.
And cross. You're gonna sit over here.
Ну, быстрей.
Let's get in a bit closer and see if we can ambush these guys. If it's just the two of them, then we have far superior numbers. And of course, that's when another... Oh! Ho! This is different. Is this the advanced guard? And the rest of them is like the support group. Oh, anyone brought a technical? Yeah. Ah, this is trouble. We don't have a technical. Without the technical, we cannot really do large area crowd control. Which makes this thing
Begebe mich zur
a lot more
Zielposition.
difficult. Let's see, at least we can no longer see those bad guys. I'm going to have to make a stand here. I can at least take out these snakes right now. And then potentially next turn, go for that large group. That's a lot of guys. If I'm going to make a stand, I'm probably going to do it from in here. Chump is probably going to be the only one who's up front. Screw it, I'm going to take him out now. Precision shot. Hit the Sidewinder. There's a kill. That's one. That other snake is probably going to panic. And I think he's going to scoot off to that tree. Actually, there's a bench behind it. Yeah, that's the alternative. Stunner, 30. Now, the thing is, I need to move my guys away from each other because they are way too close. And if I keep them this close, there's a very high probability that we're all going to get poisoned. Very, very quickly.
Żaden się nie prześliźnie.
Franku, inside the building.
ich gehe.
Jump, inside the building.
Biegło.
Cerberus, you have not yet been detected. For now, keep it that
Moving on
way.
target location.
Cross. Back here.
Dawaj, dawaj.
On Overwatch.
Let's see what's going to happen now. Now the second group's going to join in. And this is where stuff gets really interesting. Because now they have the numbers. They don't have a lot of cover, fortunately, but let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7, about 8 just joined the party here. That's going to make it a lot more complex. You just poisoned my one guy who has a med kit. Wow, you're instantly taking a shot? That's unusual. And there's another one. Okay, now we're gonna play the numbers game. We're gonna have to... What the hell? We're gonna have to limit the numbers on these guys, so we need to start killing them off one by one. The less guns they have in play, the better. That's gonna be the main objective here. Taking out guys one by one. Now, this is a 66% chance to hit. With a 4 to 6 damage roll, I need a 5 and then I'll kill him. You do come with AP rounds. Let's go. Okay, that's one guy less. Or one drone less.
Bewegt sich auch nicht mehr?
How about you? You have cyclic fire, which is going to fire 3 shots. Your accuracy is atrocious at that point. Your main firing chances are pretty bad too. But I could knock down your cover. Now you're wide open to attack, so that hopefully you can kill him. That's not enough. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably use Cerberus as an active shooter, because there's just too many of them. Cerberus, who can you kill? Pretty reliably, that is. From where you are, because I could move you here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
There's a 70 on a 6 guy, or 6 hit point guy. There's a 4. You do have evasive, which means that you get 100 dodge extra. This is going to need to be a high roll. Let's go. Grazed him.
Just
Okay.
a little off.
At least now I'm putting a bit more pressure on these guys. I could take out the snake. Chump. Where do we send you? You're a shotgunner, so you need to get close, but it's not going to be easy to get you close. We might need to bunny hop our way towards that position. Now from over here, we have a pretty good cover, and we can take out the snake. So let's do that. Okay. So they lost one snake, one drone, and they have one guy who's down to 4 hit points out of 6. All of my guys are healthy and in high cover.
Incoming fire!
Let's see how aggressive these guys are going to play this. This is a curious move. Officers moving up. And taking a shot. Didn't hit.
Стрелять научись!
But the advantage that I have is that I have a pretty wide front. I have a pretty wide area of my guys spread out. Which means that I can, most of the time, get a pretty decent chance to flank. That was uncalled for. Okay, it's probably going to be the snipers who it's going to come down to. There's a 41 there. From over here, we could get a shot at that gunner or grenadier. Jump, I'm going to need you to draw fire. You have a decent chance to hit. Let's go for the 49. One shooter down.
Конец лунатику!
Let's get the snipers involved. Take up Chump's old position.
Wenn es sein muss.
And now you have a decent chance. 71. That's another kill. Now loot is nice to get, but absolutely a secondary priority. I am not going to go for loot, even if I can. I don't want to risk it. Moving here would be an absolute death trap, so that's never going to happen. They still have 3 guys up front, including the officer. I think that's a standard trooper, and that is a sentry. Yeah, that makes sense. Chance to hit, 35 on the officer. That's the best that I have for that sniper. Undertaker has lost his armor, so I'm going to need to be a bit careful. How about a wide area suppression? I can get the officer and the trooper. If we're going to do that, we're going to reload first. Now we can do the area suppression. So that's the officer and the trooper, well, not out of commission, but at least they're going to have to reconsider if they want to attack. I want you on Overwatch. I could put the sniper on Overwatch too. Let's see if I move you up to this spot. It's not really going to get you anywhere. Well, maybe. Maybe he's going to have a flank shot at that guy. And the sentry should not be able to see him. There you go. Headshot. That's another shooter down. That was a rocketeer. We're culling them one by one. Cross. You can hack disguised signals. I believe that gets my guy into concealment, which is nice, but not exactly mandatory. I need you to send an aid protocol to Undertaker, because I think that if anyone's going to take fire, it's going to be him. He can use the damage boosts, or the defense boosts. We can run interference on the sentry, but I don't really need to. Overwatch. Officer's hunkering down. Here's a guy running an Overwatch. And he actually gets away with it. Surprisingly. More surprisingly, he missed. That might have been down to evasive, I'm not exactly sure. The sentry takes a shot. Let's see what that trooper's up to. Hunkering down. Alright. That loot's expired. I doubt I'm going to be able to get to the other one in time. Okay, unfortunately you're out of ammo. That might go for the other sniper as well. Yeah, it's a 26. Okay. Time to get Chump into the action. If I move here, there's a decent chance he's going to get flanked. From here, he's not going to get flanked. You are. Shoot her down. 3 left. Cerberus, you're fast and safe enough to make your way around these guys without being fired at.
Let's move already.
Oh joy, turrets. So, never mind. This is the structure that I saw at the beginning of the loading screen. That's the thing. Okay, turrets. No fun. You can fortunately not see the turrets, or the other way around, they cannot see you. But I'm not going to chance it.
Let's do this.
I'm not going to expand the area of engagement just yet. I don't feel safe doing that. Undertaker. We're going to reload and do the same thing. Suppress these two.
Mogę siać. Leć pastuchu.
Papa Franco, I need you to reload and then steady your weapon.
Ich bin bereit.
As for Cross, the 8 protocol is on standby. Let's put you on Overwatch.
Буду начеку.
He's hunkering down again. He's just making his way forward and reloading. That means he's not going to be able to go on Overwatch. And there's another hunker down. Oh, wow. Apparently turrets come with squad sight. That's new.
I'm under fire.
Never knew about that. Turrets and squad sight, come on. Loot expired. Okay, I think it's time that we start pushing up. The problem is still that we have this guy over here. From over here I can take out him. Maybe? Sniper, 3%. That's terrible. Franco is down to 3 hit points. Cerberus, we're gonna have to do something about those turrets.
Tired of waiting around.
One way or the other. You do not have AP rounds. Can you hit that? Barely. If I move you up. Now we're getting somewhere. Not bad. That's a very high damage roll for a standard sniper rifle. Jump. Let's have you take out that turret entirely. That's 1 turret down.
How many is that now? Got no ammo.
With you, I want to keep pushing forward, Jump. I need you to get closer. And I think that with that turret up there, this is a slightly safer position than that.
Я спешу.
Lulu, I want you to hit that turret. Use a precision shot. You do have armor-piercing rounds. Please make it a good one. Close enough. He's down to what, 1? Yeah, he's down to 1. Undertaker, I'm going to continue to nail down these targets. Keep suppressing these two. Because right now they're not going anywhere. And that's just the way I like it. Cross. There's still not a lot of terrain to move up to. Not any high cover, that is. Combat protocol? Yes, I can hit the turret and knock it down. Just as these turrets have squad sight, so do my gremlins. There. Second turret out of action. Oh. We got new guys joining the fray. We have 2 snakes. More. A snake and what might be a scout. You guys are teaming up all at the same spot. Curious choice. Because now you're very easy to do an area suppression on. Load expired. And another one. Not worried about that. Okay. Time to get Chump to do his killing this turn.
Я в пути.
Good day, sir. Chump always gets the job done.
Лунатик готов. Боеприпасов маловато.
Now, I would like to get some sort of cover. But I think that this is the best I have for the moment. Oh shit, you're out of ammo. Well, that makes life more interesting. I'm gonna have to get you back to your previous position if you're out of ammo. Reload. And area suppress all 3 of these. Lulu, I need you to run over here. Potentially get a shot. And I would like to move him up, but his mobility is just not good enough. I have a 0% chance to hit, because he's hunkered down. Gonna move you here.
Ясно, начинаю движение.
Franco. You do have low profile, so I can put you into a pretty low position and still have it count as decent cover. How about this? Might be too far away, but we can always move up next turn. Okay. That's one shooter. If they all stick to that rock, I'm going to use demolition next turn and just blow away the rock so that they're completely exposed. Holy. There's a 2% chance to hit. I mean, I know 2% chance to hit can hit, and frequently does, but then I'd prefer it if my 98% chances to hit pretty much always do hit. Because this is getting a bit weird. Now, you are flanking them. Let's get the sentry out of the way first. 1. The scout's going to be a more difficult customer to deal with, because they always have that bonus to dodge and shit. As for moving you up, it's not going to be too easy. Jump. You're gonna move here. You're gonna hit this guy. There's another one down. I think that's number 3 kill for Chump. Right about now. Let's move you up a bit closer. It's still a hell of a ranged shot for him. And he's injured. That's a 37. Cerberus, let's get going.
Here I come.
Now I could move up, but I think I'm just gonna hold these guys exactly where they are. So once again, area suppression.
Он через не рушит. Сделаю.
Tools moving up. 25, 24.
И муха не пролетит.
Completely locking them down. No damage. Shadow step. Okay. He's overwatching. It looks like the snake barely has any idea what it should be doing about all this. He just doesn't know. He's like paralyzed. Which is perfect for me, because I'll just snapshot him. Raised him, of course. Snakes will be snakes. Now, we need to provoke that overwatch, and then I can reload. Assaults are so handy. Reload. He is pretty much in line with the building. Ah, just too far away. From over here?
Okay, he's
Can
here.
we do that? We can. We're getting up to better chances. Or better shots. Let's try it. They're hitting 2%, so... Yeah, so of course I'm not going to hit 48%. Fine.
Kein Treffer.
Yeah. I'll have some of that. I know that Cerberus has a blade, I just usually don't use it right off the bat, because they are putting my guys at severe risk.
You can't handle me.
Undertaker, I need you to move up. You should have enough ammo to lock him down, but he has Shadow Step anyway, so we're not going to do that. Tools,
Так точно.
you do have Overwatch,
Готов до акции.
but once again, the guy is not going to mind. So we're going to reload. Because if he has Shadow Step, then nothing in the sense of Overwatches can touch him. No Overwatch, no suppression, nothing. What the hell? You are an amazingly accurate shot. Call ahead to the hospital, it's gonna get busy. Oh shit, I should have used flash. Whatever. Have at it. Screw you. Alright, that's him down.
You see that? Is this what we're looking for?
Positive confirmation. Area secured. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Mission is indeed accomplished, but not entirely satisfactory. Although I think that without using grenadiers or technicals, I did pretty well. Let's see. Cerberus gets a promotion to Tech Sergeant. Conceal. Immediately enter concealment once per mission. It's nice, but it's not too easy. Hard target. Gain 5 dodge per enemy you can see. He already has evasive, and evasive means that the dodge chance is already up to 100. I don't think it gets higher than 100. Or coup de grace. Can instantly kill a disoriented, stunned, or unconscious enemy. This, especially if I go down the tree and continue towards Grim Reaper, or Reaper, yeah, what was it, Grim Reaper Sprint, I think? It means that if I get, for example, a group flashbanged, that means they're going to be disoriented, and then I send in Cerberus and he's going to kill absolutely everyone. I think that this would be the best option for now. We have Undertaker for 16 days out of action, and Staff Sergeant Franco for 11. Wonderful. Alright, that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll be back soon for the next episode of XCOM 2 Long War. Thank you for watching.